Hello everyone, this is the Viking Gamer 92 and welcome back to the Banner Saga. Now, I could not wait to get back to this game, so this one will probably come up pretty soon after the other one. But yeah, I could not wait to pick this up again. I mean, so much that I was considering just playing it for myself for a little bit. But no, I couldn't do that to you guys. Couldn't do that. But let's see. I'm going to check out what is in the shop. Alright, so let's see. We're going to try reading a fleeting thought may be more important than you think. A ring once worn by one of the greatest kings of men to symbolize the unification of his people. Strength resistance 1 plus 1 will per kill. Ooh, that's pretty nice. Or the Squale? Ceremonial dagger commonly carried in a hidden place of the body, giving enemies second thought about getting too close. Nice one, aggro, that's kind of nice. Okay, so I can trade renown for supplies as well, and then I can start buying these special items. I could already get one of these. That would be nice. Okay, let's go to here. Okay, we've already spent time leveling up all of our heroes. Okay, so we're just gonna go to the Great Hall. Continuing on the story. Rook, thank the gods you made it. The Great Hall is in another den, filled as it is with dozens of terrified families. Don't stop worrying yet. I haven't. What in the depths is going on? Dredge milling about, ransacking houses. The chieftain's wife finds you, pushing through the crowd. They must know we're here. They haven't they attacked? I don't know. I wouldn't expect it to last. I made some decisions, but tell me straight. What would you do? What would you both do in my place? What am I doing? What voices am I doing here? I'd have left by now. They're already outside the doors. Not so easily done, Rook. Not so easily done, Rook. I trust Ivor on this. The chieftain sighs his deep, heavy rest, slumping. He looks years older. I imagine us fighting back and saving the town, but nonsense. Ivor's right, of course. We can't just wait to be slaughtered. Where do we go? Dredge are coming down from the north. Frostvalar to the west, and it's close and it has walls. I intend to be free of Skjorg in one push, nobody left behind. I wouldn't if they followed us down. If they followed us, we're done. What do you? Oh. Woman's voice. Hardliff. What do you suggest? Let me create a distraction, then go. I'll catch up on the road to Frostvalar. Let's see. That is one thing I will not do. We will return one day, whether I... Okay, I'm going to let that go for a second. Let's see. Yeah, I guess allow Ivor and I to create the distraction. I didn't ask for advice, just to ignore it. Promise you're not throwing your lives away on this. That wasn't part of the plan, Ivor. No. Then I'm coming with you. It catches you by surprise. The chieftain rubs his chin but doesn't argue. And the train she's given, elate, you're no doubt she can handle a bow. Fine, I'll get the townspeople ready. Make your move, Ivor. We'll leave when you're clear. Okay. I know what you're doing. I could probably use all the help I can get, considering. Okay, just promise to listen. I promise. Soon. Let's go. Remember, we're not trying to fight them all. We're just trying to get their attention. Step into the town courtyard. We kill a few, he shouts, and the rest will follow. You steel yourselves for a tough fight. Yay. Alright, and I'm still injured. Lovely. I think that decrease. I forgot what it said. It decreases, but I think it's your strength. So he's going to be doing less damage. So, can we only move within the... Oh, okay. Okay, so... Oh, right, that's where I can place these guys. What am I thinking? Okay. And you are also going over here. No, you were going right here. The toughest ones are here and here. Ready. Okay. Alright, you'll move here, I guess. Yep. And your ability is Mark Prey. Which I can't do that because didn't get enough movement this turn. And that costs willpower. Right. So if I smack him, no, it has to be into an enemy. Okay. Alright, let's see what we can do. Attack. This one. Oh, he's not in range. Okay. Move here. And then... completely forgot what Thread the Needle does. Ah, right. 1 damage to each. Man, I could really use a person with Tempest by now. Alright. Move. Trap one tile with arrow causing straight damage. Walked over before next turn. Yeah, just do an attack. Sunder the armor. Oh, I'm super worried about this. As well use that willpower. Oh, I should have. Holy crap, 1 hit? Really? Oh, that's... oh, I'm not happy about that. Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay. Preparing him for the next person that hits, basically. Oh, jeez. Okay. Yep. Can get this guy down. Yep. Yep. Not seen that coming. Okay. Ah. Okay, yep. You have 1 willpower, so... alright, so... okay. Alright, so let's see what we can do with this guy. See if we can... nope, can't even get a hit on him. Can't do anything. Yep, yeah, uh-huh, uh-huh. so instead, you're going to do this. And that makes things easier for me. Ah. Yep. Son of a bitch. Right, they got special attacks. Because for some reason I can forget that. And okay, we're doing fine. We got. Okay, nope, we're doing terrible. We're doing terrible. Oh, we're going to lose. Yep. And we lost. Okay. Yep. Continue. Oh, we got... There were too many of them. You fell to your knees and soon feel someone carrying you, followed by a maddening din. Then nothing. You awake to find yourself amongst a tattered and glassy-eyed handful of survivors. A group has gathered in the rear of the caravan. Oddliff beside a covered and wagon. Old fool, she says. I should have stayed with him. The chieftain's death hit you like a blow to the gut. You continue on to Frostvalar in silence. Laid his hand firmly in your own. Pausing to catch your glance, you glance backward to see the caravan stretch out past the point of safety. They're spaced out so far you're able to see those bringing up the rear. We've got to pull them together, says Ivar. It'd be dangerous to stop until at least the Godstone. The path should be just ahead. Keep a steady pace. Rally the caravan. Okay. You make your way to the rear and hoist a small child on your shoulders. Fight for every step. Remember those who didn't make it and push onwards. Climb to see your effort and follow suit, pushing themselves harder. Ooh, +5 renown, nice. I made the right decision. Ooh, that's cool. This here, that's cool. Is that a far enough for today? I think. After a day of misery, men and women dropped their meager possessions beneath the Godstone of Harn. Here, Vildar. What are we doing? We just left our homes because they were rich. Chieftain did what I suggested. And look what he got for it. Look at these people. Somebody has to hold them together. That's you, Rook. What do we do for run more dredge? How am I supposed to do that? What if we do for run more dredge? But you're the dredge killer around here. How am I supposed to do that? Lie? Tell them everything's going to be alright. God, Rook, I don't know. Pretend you know what you're doing. That's what the rest of us do. Thanks for the advice, right? And do whatever you want. Let them fend for themselves if you can live with it. You humans are absurd, Rook. Furious when you're not in control. Terrified when you are. Pull it together. He's right. Think of how I feel. I'm stuck nursing a bunch of weaklings. You do care. You do care, I can tell. Feh. Men are a plague on the world, worse than a dredge, as far as I can tell. Chats like this are why we get along so well, Ivar. Oh, I can tell. Sleep poorly with the sun forever stuck in an eternal bright sky. Before the others rise, you find yourself staring over long, low hills covered in pine. Weathered Stone doesn't see many visitors. Not much reason they travel so far east. When hunters come through, they sometimes stop to give offerings. Out of habit, more than anything else now the gods are dead. Hridveldir was the god of hunters and of wild beasts, occasionally seen roaming the lands, as both man and wolf. He has always depicted an effigy with a terrible spear. You wonder what he'd think about his woods being full of dredge now. A young girl from the caravan approaches you. I made this for you, she says, handing you a crude necklace carved from a branch she must have found nearby. Thank you. Thank you for saving my mama, she says, before running back to her tent. Oh, that's adorable. Back at the tent, you rouse her late. She clings to your arm until she's completely awake. Bad dreams. Eventually the camp is broken down and it's time to move on to Frostvalar. It feels like an end more than a start. Alright, let's just check out this map real quick. Just because I feel like seeing how far we are from Frostvalar. Alright, so we're going this way. Looks like we're going... Okay, Okay, so... Grofheim, the Wormtoe, the Nordfelling Wastes. Okay, well. Alright, well. Nothing else to do but continue. Continue on our way. On our way. On our way. The caravan halts when a group of men appear on the trail, weapons at their feet. We've seen the dredge, and your wife says when we don't wish to meet them alone. If you let us join with you, we'll show you a watering hole of animals to fill those supply wagons. What are you doing out here alone? We're hunting. When we returned. Looks way unable to finish. Sure? If you're no trouble, come along, you say. The men cautiously join your ranks and prove trustworthy. The hidden watering hole nearby is teeming with animals, and soon your supplies are nicely restocked. Well, there we go. I'm glad I was trustful of such. Okay. During a rest, the men got too drunk and ended up smashing mead in a warrior's face. The brawl erupts. Many thrown fists and broken bone later. An instigator, Rensjar, is tossed on the ground at your feet. Angry clansman looking for satisfaction. His personal defense is a little more than drooling mumbles. Of course, a public apology from him. Tie him up until he dries out. I'm convinced it's one of these options. Shouldn't just laugh it off or encourage the others to let the issue drop. I mean, grab a rope and surprise. You just walk away and laugh. At least content with some measure has been taken. Oh, hey, nothing bad happened. I mean, I can at least be happy about nothing bad happening. The caravan is visibly relieved when you find a small village on the way to Frostvalar. With beds and fresh supplies, locals here are shocked by the news you bring and discuss amongst themselves while you set up nearby. Okay. Alright, let's see. Still the same people? Yes, still the same people. Okay, let's see. So what's this do? Okay. Yeah. Or you got it anyway. I mean, promote. Oh wow, she got 4 kills in the last one. Confirm. All right, so yeah, just might as well max that out and more damage, more strength damage. Yep, strength damage. Map, market, Heroes, rest, leave. Okay, so we're going to go to the market. We are going to get a knockback on strength of 5. Ooh. Roman out gets 3. Total available 24. Ring of the Wolf King protects from death unless strength is 1. A figurine occasionally carried by older warriors who believed it could temporarily blind our enemies. Plus 2 strength. And another square. That sounds kinda nice. Okay, we're going to go ahead and... Man, it seems almost wasteful to use that, but I mean, I'm going to gain a lot in the next... I mean, he seemed to gain enough to, like, level up people within the battles. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Alright, and... Oh. That's a rank 3 item. I have to get someone to rank 3 first. Okay. Well, there we go. We're gonna rest. And we're gonna leave. Or did we already rest? No, it was day 8 before. Wasn't it? You're only just outside the village when 2 men in red approach. My name is Hugin, and this is my brother Mugen. Many from the village wish to join you to Frostvalar. A third man extends to exuding rage, charges to the group. Shut your mouth, Hugin, he screams. What's going on? These bastards don't speak for us, but have been trying to divide the village since you got here. True, you can keep whoever wants to stay and die. The rest of us will go with the responsible people to Skirgr. I'll have you both gutted before I let half the village desert. Behind an angry a mob of armed thugs have appeared, all furrowed bound near the stairs. What will happen to the rest of us if the fields are abandoned? Nobody leaves. There won't be anything to let your people decide on their own. There won't be anything. Yeah. Dredge my ass. Nah, I don't want to do that. I don't know what the scam is this time, Hogan, but you got 2 choices. Get back to work, or I'm finally putting you in the ground. What do you say? Thought it was unfair if you only asked me. Hogan draws his axe slowly, followed by Hugin. Despite their confidence, the brothers are significantly outnumbered. I think I make a poor farmer. Settle this yourselves, don't get involved. I won't kill men for defending your own side with the villagers. However, let's make this a fair fight. Yeah, I'm siding with the brothers. I like them. Next hesitation. Pull your axe. You notice the lady is nowhere to be seen. Huh. I find that worrisome. How about you guys? That she's just nowhere to be seen. Hugin and Mugen. I like them. Alright, so... Alright. You are going to go here. And you are going to attack that archer with fervor like no one's ever seen. Move closer. And you move closer. Alright. Yeah, you have the same attacks. Alright. And I don't see anything else we can do, so we're just going to ready up. Okay. Move. Here. Confirm. Okay. Attack. Get them down in like 2 turns. As well. And then we are going to attack this one. Okay, and rain of arrows, so we can actually just put this here. Most likely someone will attack, will walk into that area. Ooh, okay, that was a double will movement. 4 attacks at 1 strength, or arm each. Last it adds +1 for each adjacent ally. Ooh, okay. We're just going to do Okay. Yeah, see, there you go. Moving right into me traps. Okay, and... Okay. Don't seem to be able to do a lot of damage. Okay. Alright, so... Yep. That's one archer down. Oh, that guy. That's... Okay, so we're just going to move here. No, I should have moved somewhere else if I was going to do that. I should have moved right here if I was going to do that. Alright. You know what I should have just done? I should have just used the extra. Alright, and attack, heal, attack, confirm. Boom. Goes dynamite. Okay, so they do get adjacency bonuses for each ally, so plus last hit adds +1 for each adjacent ally. Okay. Yep. The Thrasher. Okay. He'll be fine. He'll be fine, just fine. Jeez, come on, quit it. Okay. Yep. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna do some armor damage. Perfect. And then we're going to take him down. Promotion. Promotion lotion. Alright. Alright. Stop it. We don't need none of that. Movement. Okay. Attack. Here. Yep. Okay. And she has willpower, so yeah. And promotion for you. Okay. Might as well have just done that. Man, I am getting all the dodgies today. Yes, you know, power than the horn can provide. Okay. Okay, so, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and take care of this archer. Because you are being a thorn in my side right now, woman. Alright. Yep, woman. That's definitely a woman. Oh crap. Might as well. You know what I could do? Move here. Use this. There you go, armor gone. And that does, oh, holy crap, 13 hull damage, right? -9, that's like triple dead. That's triple the normal amounts of dead that you would get. Your renown grows. Hugin, you can get a promotion. Oddleif can get a promotion. And a late is, oh wow, 9 renown. Alright, the butters thank you with wide grins. Soon many of the villagers have joined your caravan. You scan around anxiously for a late. Oh, it's gone missing for eventually you find her watching from afar. Hogan returns the moment, introducing you to his son and wife, and you soon set out again. Whoa, nice. A late marches quietly alongside a little distance since leaving the village. When you stop for a rest, Oddleif approaches you both. Alate, I have something for you. Oddleif has gathered up a long banner from the caravan, smiles warmly, and passes it to Alate. What's this about? I was hoping you'd sew up the banner with everything that happened since we left Skurgr. Come find me another time in Rook and we'll talk. Before you can comment, she departs. Dad, are you the chieftain now? Kinda looks that way, yeah. Oh, then that means you're both quiet for a moment. Alate unfurls the banner. Oddleif has been teaching me how to sew. She speaks pretty highly of you. Can we read the part about Mom? You nod. The banner has been sewn with the story of families who have lived in Skurgr throughout the years, just as is done on every banner in every town. I wish she was here, but I'm kind of glad she isn't. The section of banner about your family is short, but Alate has been sewing in colorful designs. Why do you say that? She doesn't have to deal with all of this. Dredge, leaving home, and... Why did you have to kill those men in the village? I mean, if it's okay to ask. They would have killed others. I'm more worried about why you disappeared. I had to make a hard choice. I am kind of curious why she disappeared. But they would have killed others? It seemed, yeah, I mean, that's kind of why I did it. Well, actually, but how do you know which ones are bad? Because the Dredge are terrifying. Every time we have to fight them, I just want to run, but I don't want to kill a person, please. Are you mad at me? No, I'm kind of glad she doesn't want to. Light smiles at that, but then her face sinks again. I guess I would do it if I really had to, but do we have to? I know what you mean. Yeah, I know, Dad. I think you're doing a good job. She hugs you and you spend the rest of your time together sewing new verses into the banner. For better or worse, the story of Skurgr. Skogr? Skurgr is your burden now. Okay. Let's check out everybody. Let's go to the heroes tent. And oh, okay, everyone's healed up. Good. Oh no, you're not. Everyone else is. You're not. Okay. Nope. Nope. Promote. Okay. Okay. Let's see. And I'm still confused about what that is, but maybe it's chains? Can you use more? Is that allows you to use more willpower? Yeah, okay, yep. That's what allows you to use more willpower. Okay. Continue. Confirm. Okay. I'm kind of worried about people permadying. I don't know if that's a thing, but needless, I'm worried about it nevertheless. Okay. Okay, so of the brothers, you have the higher armor, so we're just going to max that out. Okay. Yeah, we're just going to put everyone on the team, just so we don't have to do that later. Okay, and you moved. We're going to rest a day, and then we're going to talk to Oddleif. How are you doing, Odd? I'm alright. Not at first. Sometimes when a loved one dies, people say it doesn't sink in for a while. It sunk in for me right away. People tell me I'm a strong woman. It's funny, my father named me Oddleif before I was even born. He wanted a boy so badly. Strong woman. What does that even mean? I don't know. What does it mean? People look up to you, I guess. I mean, that seems like that's what it would be. I mean, people would look up to like a strong person. It doesn't mean you're going to be okay. I mean, you're strong, but I don't mean you're going to be okay. You could die tomorrow. That's what I'd say it is. Don't take this the wrong way, but I don't want to be known for handling my feelings. If I feel nothing about my husband dying, people think I'm strong. If I cry because my insides feel like they're on fire, I'm weak. Why does that feel so backwards? I'm sorry, Rook. It's been hard. You're not sure what to say. In so many years you've known the chieftain's wife. This is probably the most you've ever talked. You asked me to come find you. Yes, it's about the banner. I thought about it a long time. He asked me to give it to you, you know, if something happened. Why? Yeah, he always depended on you, Rook. It should be mine. I could carry it. But I thought about why he named you. I get it. They won't follow a woman. Families would leave. Our banner would be divided. I would. I mean, come on, Rook. This isn't the time for pretend. It's not just about our small village. What happens the first time we need something from another clan? How will that go? This is the first time someone thinks they can take advantage of us. I think this is what has to happen. I mean, she probably knows a bit more. I mean, I was a hunter. This character, Rook was a hunter, and she's kind of like the chief's, the former chief's wife. She seems like she would know more about this type of thing. She looks sideways, eventually giving over a timid smile. I'm not sure if that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard or the sweetest. Listen, I know I've dragged this out. The truth is, my husband and I can never have a child. I don't want our banner to end here, and it'll be safe with you and Alate. I'm guessing that's how you pronounce her name, Alate. I know you're going to take care of her. She puts her hand on your shoulder as she heads back to camp. +5 renown. Alright, I don't think I need to do any extra training right now. And there's no market here, so leave. I mean, it's not like you gain renown from training or anything. At a small split in the trail, a few fighters stop to speak with you, each carrying a single pack. We recognize this place, one man says. Spent several years here with some of my kin. If they're still around, we have to warn them what's coming. With luck, we'll find you again in less than a week. They're free to do. Remind everyone they're free to do. Okay, so remind everyone they're free to do as they please. We all make decisions for ourselves and our families. We're all free to do what we must. Agreement echoes through the caravan as a small group of men takes the lead. I think that was the best option. I mean, we lost some fighters, but they said they might get back to us in a week's time. Complaints of Rainsfar's excessive drinking have resurfaced. This time the man stumbles over some tent ropes, pulling a snagged canvas through a campfire, nearly setting a supply wagon aflame. Cannons have been put out the fire on both wagons. Rainsfar's legs. Ban him from camping near the others in the future. Okay, it seems like, yeah, just groggily agrees, slurring his way through promises to quit being such a nuisance. Many of the onlookers snort or roll their eyes, but go back to their business. Somehow you doubt it'll be long before Rancer manages to find another drink, whether you allow it or not. Well, by the time that happens, he's just going to get kicked the fuck out. Dredge shouts a man from the back of the carriage. It's Ransfar, the unabashed drunk, staggering towards you. He looks not entirely sober. He screams again, pointing to the trees in the distance. Fear races through the caravan as fighters pull their weapons. Scouts return with no signs, and furious men surround. We're gonna ready ourselves just in case. And you're sure there eventually Ransfar bursts into laughter. Long after it's gone missing, nobody searches for him or seems to mind. I wouldn't care either. But just in case that asshole, actually did see something.
Once a strong, thriving city, The walls of Frostvellir now just keep the howling winds
Well,
at
that's
bay.
what he sounds like.
With luck, they'll hold out against Dredge as well.
Frostville. I'm gonna try to mimic that accent as best as I can. You jostle your fallow crowds of sunken faces who appear as though they've been freezing in front of Frostvillar for days. The gates are closed. You come to a stop at the bottom of the hill. This is not looking good. Why are there so many people in the fields? We can't stay outside in the open like this. Oddly finds you amongst the many refugees. Rook, I just took some of the women here. Nobody's being let into the city. Why? It's overrun with Varl from Bloxfur, Greyhorn people from Beatra, all nearby villages. The Dredge are everywhere. And the chieftain of Frostvillar has locked himself in his great hall. That's why the gate are closed. When the Dredge come, these hills will turn red. We have to get in there. I want to know more about what's going on here. Let's lay low for a while and see what happens. Yeah, I want to know what's going on in there. I see a lot of people gathered around the rest houses and the gates. We can find a way, they know. How would we get in anyway? They closed the gates. I can get that gate open. Let's see if there's any way before we start breaking the gates down. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't going to break it. Just push really hard. Yeah, I mean, if you break the gate, then there's the problem with the Dredge just running in. Alright, so gate, rest. Alright, so... okay. Really expect to push these gates open? Willing to give it a try, Gruntyre. No, we're going to talk to other people. Find out more from the crowd. They got huge stores of supplies in there. They're just hoarding them. Bastards! Shout at the guards. We're from Saga. Open the gate. You shout to the archers, not expecting much, and you get as much response as you expected. A lot of people gather near the rest houses. Slightly point to maybe we can find... Well, I feel like the gate was somewhat of an option. Spend the whole day at the rest houses. Everyone else gives you the same story. The chieftain just shut himself in the great hall and closed the gate. There are a lot of wounded people here, adds Elade. We could help them. The rest house is overflowing with refugees, the sick and wounded, and noise. Yeah, I guess. Oddleaf and Elate and Oddleaf spend the days along with others in your caravan treating wounds, most of which come from archers at the gate. I overheard from one of the women at the city have been sending carts of food around, Oddleaf tells you. Could be a way in. Next time they send the cart, we bring it back in, Oddleaf protests. Aside from leading to a fight, it would probably mean no food for the refugees. Well, I want to keep your sword down until we need it, you tell Ivor. We make a deal unless they're looking for a fight. Early the next day, you spot a cart leaving the gate from the city, and they've thrown their scraps to the refugees you approach. Stop, my friend wanted to talk with you. It's not what I wanted. Think I can guess why. If we knew there were more fighters in Varl out here, Eker might have brought you into the city. Who's Akil? He's in charge up there. In charge of what? Or better let him explain. Let's go. Yeah. You nod, you follow him back up to the gate, where they open the doors for you. A man clad in black approaches as you step inside. What in the depths is this? The man orders his guards to close the doors again before more refugees notice. You said you wanted fighters. You heard about the chieftain? You heard he's hiding out in the Great Hall. Oh, really? I think you mean hiding out in a grave. He's eating worms, if that wasn't clear. What happened in here? As soon as they heard Dredge were coming, anyone who could swing an axe got one into the head. That's a short story, anyway. At least 3 clans. Ah, crap, axes. He eyes Ivor and shrugs with exaggeration, simply stating the obvious. We're in more danger here than out there. Look, I was in charge here before things went to crap. We got some people who can fight. You've got your own Varl. That counts for something. I can keep your flock safe in Great Hall. You fight for me, and to take back Frostalar. I don't take sides. Too hard when the good guys have become the bad. Fine, cut the sheep loose and watch your own asses. What do I care? All I want to do right now is get out of the damn streets. Think carefully about what you want. For now, yeah, I think that's the best option. Good, because whatever else you were thinking would have been a bad idea. Cole shouts to his men, and when the gates close, you follow him down the obscured alleys. Hope we know what we're doing. Making up it as we go, Ivor. All of their voices are going to sound the same. All of them are just going to sound the same. Oh, we're going back to the other group now? Carl's house. I'm pretty sure that's not how it's pronounced, but... Haakon, we're back. I was able to get as many warriors from Strand as you wanted, and more and weapons, extra supplies too. You perk up, just realize Magyar has been talking to you since Wagner died. Everyone has been looking at you make the decisions. It's exhausting. Haakon? Oh. Sorry, I heard you. All I was saying, the Varl went to Strand had returned. The governor gave us most of what we wanted. Good enough. Much resistance from the governor? Some. I don't think he was happy to find us buying his fighters, using his own money. He also insisted we take on a lackey if he has to watch over his property, a man named Eicher. Eicher? I met him. He seemed competent enough. Regardless, the governor will have to get over it unless he wants Dredge crawling through his streets. Put down every slag that's wandered through here while you were gone. Enough flapping of mouths, then. You sure the wound is healed, Luden? I agree enough. Enough has already gone wrong. If something happens to the prince on a mission of peace, the alliance would rot. Or worse. They're right, Luden. Return to Strand. Go home. Why, aren't you fabled dredge killers? How would you let them get this far south? We're not watchmen for this world. Watch your tone. If they're here, then something has gone wrong at Schlade. Schlid? And you shouldn't be here. We would only be made to do this again later. I wouldn't suffer it all a second time. Either take us through the wandering road or your job or do your job and slaughter some dredge. Ludwig turns abruptly with a scowl. He stamps back to the ring of tents and followers. Wandering road's not an option with this many. I could crush that boy's skull with one hand. If Luden wouldn't be deterred, you'll have to deal with it. Don't let Luden get to you. Let's go. I'm sick of looking at this dump. What do I tell the warriors, Haakon? Something to bolster them seems the good option. Glad to hear it. Give the word and we'll set off. Taking back something tends to be the better option than, as opposed to, Okay, let's, go through these dialogue options, and then we probably will end it. You knew him well, didn't you? Dogner? No, I don't know. I remember him. Always rushing around with some important business. But I never knew him. Never got a chance to talk to him. Longer than I did, in any case. I suppose so. When he spoke, Varro listened. I knew that. I could use help here. The Scrivener leans back, considering the sentiment. I have seen worse. You respect your ability to swing an axe. They respect your ability to swing an axe. They need to respect you for your actions. But you're not talking to the right Varl. Mogur's got some skill there. Most I can do is hold a quill. Yeah, I'm kind of curious to see what... Do you know how old I am? Dare I ask? I'm competing, you know. Nobody knows how old we Varl can get naturally. There's one by the name of Snorri. He's got a few years on me. Just hunkers in Grofheim, counting Rim. Bastard might actually beat me. Another one named Krumer is close, I think. But the addled son of a bitch still welcomes a fight. Probably be off before I am, although... Sam gestures around him as if to remind you of the current situation. You chuckle. Anyway, point is, what difference does it make? I'm just a delivery baron for the You're Under now. Can't remember half of what I've done. Hence the journal. Hence, don't get fancy on my behalf, Hawken. Okay, I won't. What do you suppose happened to the sun? Gods, how should I know? Never seen something like this before. Are you worried? Some Varl in the caravan think the world's coming to an end. Others think it's the best thing that could happen. No more black months. I'll take it. If it's an end, I'm ready. What about the rest of us? To the depths with you. What are you always putting down in that journal? Oh, how do you mean? What do I write? I write what happens. I've got a banner in arboring for that, you know. You mean the long banner? Yes, the menders wove up something that writes its own history. You want my opinion? I don't trust it. No? It tells a broad story. I think there's some more value in the narrow. Whose story does it write? Mine? Theirs? Ludin's? God forbid. Huh, you relic. The gods have died a long time ago. Oh, have they? Old habits, I suppose. That's some more rest. I've hooped more hills than a horse born with a grudge. Don't worry about me. All these voices are going to so blend together. Alright. I'm asking how you deal with Wagner's death, but I already know the answer. Do you? Steady old Magyar, which is good. I know most of the Varl, but they're not under my command. They came to follow Wagner. Tell you the truth, I wouldn't want to be in your position either. Then you tell me about the caravan. Throw together this many Varl and half of them want to hit each other. The rest want to be left alone. Anyone I should keep an eye on? There's a couple of clan leaders trying to show off for each other. Not a big deal. We got it under control. The fighters we got from Strand aren't bad. They're unruly. Give it a few days. And there are a few mourning about fighting for you instead of Wagner. Those are the ones to worry about. What about Ludin's men? I don't want to hear anything. They don't want to hear anything from me. I know that. Any problems? Could be. Ludin's pet Varl is named Bercy. I'm not sure where he came from or what his deal is. Bastard knows how to fight, and there's something I don't like about him. This girl in red is scary too. Yrsa, she's probably the best fighter Ludin's got, to be honest. I've overheard some of the Varl call her the Witch. Why? The flaming arrows, I think. It's a good trick, but the fire upsets our Varl more than the dredge. Still doesn't make much sense. Witch. They're not Skarls, Håkon. I think they're mostly just afraid of her. That makes more sense. Don't let her find out. More than I am? Any more rope than I'd hang myself. I doubt that. I forgot you weren't around back then. At one point I had more rope. I hung myself. So no, I'm not interested in command. It's all yours. Thank you. Thanks. Yes, I would definitely want to be in command. So far, I'm just military leader made leader of 2 parties. I don't need this. I don't need this responsibility. You think we're walking into a death trap? This many Varl? No, we should be alright. Things could get rough, though. I don't like being the one to send Varl to their deaths. I like worrying about myself. And that's the extent of it. Who would have expected Wagner to drop like that to a couple of slag? Still wondering what happened. He had hundreds of dead slag into his name. I don't get it. Just happens sometimes. No big moment. I'm sure it surprised him even more than us. Although I have to wonder. Never mind. Anyway, I'll worry about the warriors. You worry about not doing something stupid. That's asking a lot. What were you holding back about Wagner? I'd rather not say, Haken. Why not? It's the kind of thing that gets stuck in your head, and you need a clear one. It's better if you leave me to worry about it. If you say so, keep it to yourself. If there's some reason to bring it up again, I will. Let's get back to it. If you need anything, I will. Okay. Now let me, Okay, I think I'm going to leave this one here for now. We have assloads of supplies, and we got some good renown, and I don't think anyone can level up here or anything. Oh, might as well put you in the party, though. Yep, no kill. Oh, wow, you have a lot of kills. Okay, never mind. I'm not going to leave that here. Just give me 1 second to, you're going to get more armor breakies. You're good. Oh, yeah, you. Confirm. And yeah, being able to use 3 around, I mean, that's nice. What's a warden's ability? Yeah, you can grant willpower to allies. So, I don't know, having more willpower. Why not? Alright, but now I am going to leave this episode here. The story is so cool, and I love the art. Like, how it all just, it's like all hand drawn, and it just, so cool. But yeah, I plan on, probably keeping these episodes pretty long, considering I checked the game length and it said it was about 14 hours. And that's on, well, it said 10 hours if you rush through it. But I plan on doing a little bit of the extra stuff. Little bits here and there. So, I mean, that's at least 14 episodes right there. Anyway, I hope you guys, I hope you guys liked the first episode, and I hope you like this one too. This has been the Viking Gamer 92. I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.